morning, Sister Loc Nation. This is Ebony Crystal. I it dawned on me I did not do a 6 month uh, installation update, and as of the 8th or a week from today, it will be a 7th month since my installation. I've been kind of busy doing a couple of things. One is, as I said in my last video, I'm very political. And so I've been working toward this upcoming election. I'm also got my winter project, and I am still on lockdown as far as this coronavirus is concerned. Let me see if I can give you a view of what I'm doing. I'm rebuilding. I think I'm going the wrong way. I'll try that. If you can see in the background, that is a 60-inch TV that is not working, so I am working on replacing several of the boards in there to see if I can get it up and running. I actually did get it up and running. Bought a new board, hooked it up. It worked and blew all at the same time almost, which told me there was a short in it. So I've located the short, fixed it, and I'm waiting on the new board to come through. So I am a person that has to have a project every day. It's actually getting much colder here in Kansas City, so I'm finding myself inside a lot. So in my downtime, I work on this TV. But that's not what this is about. This is about my installation and the process and how it's going. I did have a retie yesterday. I was told that my locks are coming along nicely. They've got this natural curl to them on the end. Hopefully that's a good sign. My loctician tells me that they are good. My hair is nice and healthy. I'm putting absolutely nothing on my hair. I'm still not sleeping on a cap. I'm sticking with my satin pillowcases, which is working for me. I don't have any itching at all. I am braiding, banding at wash time, and honestly, I love the way my hair feels after it's been washed. I mean, it is just silky, and I really like that. But at any rate, this is what it's looking like. And like I said, as of next week, it will be 7 months. Don't know if it's growing or not. It probably is. I'm not much into the growth. I just want it to lock. Let me see if I can't get a back view. As far as my grid is concerned, you all have to tell me what it looks like because I really don't know. I can't see back there. But one thing I found out, I think the last retie I had, because I found when I'm driving, my hair, especially this side, hits me in the face, and that's bothersome. So I had her tie or take all of it back, or to retie it, all of it going backwards. When I was 15 years old, I started wearing my hair with the part that you see now. And it's pretty much been that way for 60 years. I think my hair is trained that way because although she did all of it to go backward, it made its own part and it fell just the way it is. So I'm pretty much going to stick with this side part since it happens to like this side part. You can see as far as my grid on the inside, but after retightening this time, you don't see as much of my scalp as I normally do. My hair is super fine, so usually after every retightening, I can see a lot of my scalp. Not so much this time. So it is thickening up, and so, like I said, Uh-oh. You all know my camera's gonna fade 2 or 3 times, so I think you're used to me by then. But at any rate, I did want you to see what's going on, how it's looking. I am noticing around the crown, I'm getting my gray, which I'm pleased with. And I think probably if it ever makes it down into these locks, I'll probably be a little bit more happier. Um, these little curls on the end, it's just a natural thing. I don't do braid outs. I wash my hair once a week, usually on Monday and Tuesday. And I found out I can tell when my hair is super dirty because my scalp itches and my locks actually they feel. Ooh, I see a gray one coming through. Um, they actually feel hard. Right now, they are nice and soft, and I like it that way. Uh, but at any rate, wanted to see how this process is going, how it's looking. I am in love with them, and I doubt that will very much change. And like I said, as far as this parting is concerned, I don't do any styles. When I do go outside, and right now I'm in the process of cleaning out my flower beds as the flowers are dying, I wear a sweatband, and I usually take, especially in the back, I take and put this up. I have I have a lock or a section, I should say. It won't stay. Every time I go for a retightening, that rascal has slipped out. Then I think it's determined that I'm not locking, and I'm determined, yes, you are. But I haven't had an outrageous amount of slippage since this process started. I think I've had three. Most of them are up here in the top somewhere, and that one little baby rascal that's back here. Here, I think that no, that's not it. But there's one back here. Every time I go for retightening, she has to redo it because it does slip out on its own. I'm beginning to feel like when I wash my hair, it is so short that it's actually not getting into the braid, and that might have something to do with it. I'm really not sure. The ones back here, they are growing, so I can usually get, like this one, I can usually get it into a braid. So I'm not too much worried about that one that's particularly decided it wants to slip all the time. I am not going to do a long video. I am about to give you some political stuff because that's where my focus is right now. Um, I have this. I don't know if you all can see it. Put it, bring it back. This is a mail-in ballot that is going in the mail today. And after, I don't know if you all watched the back of it, that you got to have signed. Well, most people have to have theirs signed and notarized. Mine doesn't have to be because I'm a high-risk person and permanent absentee voter. But if you all watched that debate, if you want to call it that, it is at this point it's imperative that you get out and vote. I'm not even going to say who you need to vote for. I don't have a problem telling you I am definitely voting for Biden Harris. I don't have a problem saying that. But if that's not your choice, it's not your choice. But you do need to exercise your right to vote. There's so much being said about this election being rigged, and I don't see that happening. But you have one voice, and that's with your vote. And if you don't get out and vote, I'm going to tell you, shut up. You have no voice. You didn't exercise your right. I am a product of the civil rights movement during the Martin Luther King era, and I am a person who did some marching I did some sit-in. I was never arrested, but I did a whole bunch of stuff to make sure that you had the right to vote. To you people of color, the first time I could vote would be in 1965. And trust me, I exercised that right, and I've done it every time since because there are a lot of our people that were beat, maimed, and killed for this precious right. And if for no other reason than you honoring your ancestors or those people that came before you, I suggest you get out and vote. If you are a high risk person, such as I am, as far as this coronavirus is concerned, I suggest you submit an application to get a mail in ballot. I suggest you do it right now. This is October 1st. We're 32 days out from the election. There is no way in God's heaven that this ballot should not be at the Board of Elections by November the 3rd. And since we're having issues with the Postal Service, and there are issues because there are things that are being mailed to me right here in Kansas City, and it's taken 2 days for them to get it to me. As a general rule, it's an overnight thing. So I beg you, if you're going to do mail-in voting, do it right now. So, you have to submit an application in some states. You have to submit an application for a mail-in ballot. Mine happens to be an absentee ballot, but because of coronavirus, you can get a mail-in ballot. So I suggest you do that. I will try to, and it'll probably be after November the 3rd when I settle in, and after this election is concerned, I'll probably get back to doing my monthly updates. So this is just short of 7 months, and since 6 months is already gone. I thank everybody that has given me comments as far as the 75-year-old doing a documentation of her journey, and I appreciate anybody that watches it. I'm not so much doing this for anyone but myself, and I want to be able to look back on my journey and see the process or the progress as far as what I'm making. With that, I'm going to say you all have a blessed day. Stay safe, mask up, social distance, and if at all possible, stay at home. With that, have a blessed, beautiful day, and thank you for watching.